ready for play, and the season is underway. Welcome to Carolina football. Stephon Gilmore with the corner blitz. Carolina strikes again. Garcia wants right side. Fade route. Touchdown, Carolina. Picked off at the 35. That's Devontae Holloman all the way down to the 11-yard line. It will be a Carolina victory at Williams Brice today. Boyd again, pump fake. Wanted wide receiver screen, now scrambling, sacked. Byron Jerido brings him down, and that's going to do it. The Gamecocks, for the first time since 1968 through 70, have got back-to-back wins against the Clemson Tigers, and they do it in a historic year. It will be the Gamecocks going to the SEC championship game with 9 wins and a win over their rivals, the Clemson Tigers. As the tide turn, we shall see, and we shall see you in Atlanta.
What can you pack for Atlanta? How about a win over your in-state rival? The Gamecocks defeat the Clemson Tigers 29-7 behind big plays in all phases of the game. Coaches, 2 years in a row now. Congratulations on the win. Your thoughts on the ball game?
Well, Todd, we wanted to beat Clemson. Every year, one of our goals is always to beat our in-state rival, and we're fortunate to do that. And our guys also set a goal of winning 9 games, so we hit that tonight also. So this was a huge game for us, and we said all week it was. And now I think people realize we really were ready to play. Clemson, they got a great defensive line, linebackers. Boy, they were tough to run on. We had the worst running game of the year. I think Marcus had 23 carries for only about 56 yards. So they were tough. But our defense was pretty daggone tough also, and we really held Clemson to 1 touchdown the entire night, and we played a little field position the entire second half. Offensively, we tried to run the ball, didn't go very far, but first half, Stephen Garcia hit Alshon Jeffrey on some big plays, and we got a bunch of points there. Well, a bunch, 19, and then Antonio Allen's intercept put us in position to just sort of run the clock out and not do anything stupid. So it was a good win for the Gamecocks, and I like it that it was a win that, you know, we weren't all jumping around going crazy. So we got a lot of emotion ready for next week against Auburn.
Everybody knows there's a lot more for the Gamecocks this season. Coach, on our Palmetto Health injury report, it appears you're going to Atlanta with a healthy football team.
Yeah, I think we came out of the game pretty well. Marcus got sort of dinged up a little bit. Gosh, they were waiting on him at the line of scrimmage almost every time he got it. But he told me after the game he's fine. So we're in good health, and we're going to be ready for the next one.
Gamecocks go to 9-3 on the season, and they're heading to Atlanta for the SEC championship game. But we'll check first half highlights when we come back of Carolina versus Clemson.
The Steve Spurrier Show is brought to you by Britain's, the official clothier of Coach Steve Spurrier and Todd Ellis. Coke Zero, real Coke taste and 0 calories. Corner Pantry, everything you need right around the corner. And by Wild Wing Cafe. Wild Wing, I think I love you. The Steve Spurrier Show is a production of Gamecock Sports Properties.
We believe there's something to be said for setting goals and achieving them, for dreaming big and getting there, for hearing biological clocks and listening, for clocking long hours, sacrificing and succeeding, and for finally being able to say, welcome home. We are the independent agents proudly representing Auto Owners Insurance Company.
I brought in another expert to help ramp up Jimmy's baseball skills. Got to get ready for that scholarship, you know. Plan A.
Well, I've been talking to the state treasurer about Plan B, opening up a Future Scholar 529 college savings plan.
Not looking good, Harry. I'd stick with Plan B.
If you're looking for a Plan B, open a Future Scholar account today. It's a simple and easy way to save for college.
What's your 99? Introducing Wendy's new 99-cent everyday value menu.
My 99. My 99.
How about a beefy double stack? Or maybe a crispy chicken sandwich? Now there are 7 tasty choices for 99 cents.
99.
My 99.
How much?
99.
Real choices, real value, every day.
You know it's real.
Toyotathon is back. With over 30 years of great deals, everyone's going. You'll never know who you'll see.
Mark, Amanda,
Chuck,
Heather,
Eric Estrada. What are you doing here?
I'm here to buy a car.
Me too.
Our biggest event of the year won't last long. Hurry in today. Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2011 Toyota Camry and make no payments for 3 months. Plus, get Toyota Care with complimentary maintenance and roadside assistance. Toyota.
Carolina First and Harvest Hope Food Bank are teaming up this year with the Gamecocks. Every time South Carolina picks up a first down, Carolina First will make a donation to Harvest Hope. As you pull for the Gamecocks to move the chains, remember that Carolina First is working with Harvest Hope to make a difference.
Such a gorgeous evening for football up in Clemson, South Carolina, and as always a sellout for this 108th meeting between Carolina versus Clemson. First half highlights brought to you by Arthur State Bank.
Yeah, I tell you what, Todd, it was a little cooler than most of our games, but it really didn't get cold much at all until maybe right at the tail end of the game. But here's, oh gosh, they hit us on a little curl and go in the first quarter on their first drive. They're up 7-0, very similar to the Florida game. And then here we come back. Marcus makes a nice little run there, and we're getting field goal position. And I think here in a minute you'll see.
Coach, there was a personal foul called on Clemson, and I think there's some chattering on the sideline.
Yeah, I think their guy got in Alshon's face and started taunting or whatever. And we came back and made a first down on the 30 and didn't do much there. And, well, yeah, Marcus just sort of couldn't hang on to that one. But Lanning makes about a 46, 47-yard field goal. Beautiful kick. He was, I think, 3 or 4 on field goals. His punting was super. And certainly he got a game ball. Spencer Lanning. If you're going to win a championship, I've always been told you better have a good running game, good defense, and a kicker, punter. And that Spencer Lanning is our kicker punter. He is one of the most valuable players on our team.
Coach, you get another big play from the special teams here.
Yeah, I tell you what, all week, Shane Beamer told our guys, their snapper and their punter, they've had some errant snaps, and be ready. So we had a little rush on, and we had a little play-action pass here, and we hit DeMarco in the flat, very similar to the touchdown last week. So that was a good to get ahead 9-7 there, and then we get the extra point blocked again.
Here is that extra point attempt.
Yeah, they come up the middle.
Straight up the middle.
Guy gets a paw right in there. Very similar to the Florida game. We're up 9-7 on those guys. And here's a little curl and go by Alshon. And beautiful throw by Steven. Led him outside, and when Alshon touches it, he usually comes down with it. So this is a big 35, 40-yard play coming off our own 10-yard line. And then here's a little rollout throwback. Little play we put in this week, hoping that their safety would overflow just a little bit. And Alshon made the play. Beautiful pass from Steven there again.
That's our Sansbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? Coach, it was on a 3rd and 2. Everybody thought you were just going to the flats, and big play down the middle.
I tell you, we had a bunch of 3rd and 2s. I don't think we ran for any of them. We got stuffed up front tonight. Our O-line struggled a bit, and they had a good scheme. And we got to do a better job of scheming up some runs for our running backs.
Coach Steven, another good job of just avoiding that rush and finding Alshon.
Yeah, we had a little curl and go on with Alshon, very similar to the play Clemson hit. And we get down to about the, there you go, you see it right there. We get down to about the 8 or 10-yard line there. Alshon
goes over 100 yards for the 7th time on the season. He has 5 catches, 141 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he had an excellent night. And Spence comes in, makes the field goal. We had a 3rd and 5 play. We had a good play on, but Ace took just a hair long, and we didn't get it off. But anyway, a little throwback pass to Justice Cunningham. Justice 2 for 2 in receptions. I'm going to tell you what, he is a real ball player. And this was a play, gosh, almost was real good. The guy sort of ran us down. We were supposed to block him, didn't quite get him. And Spence just missed this one. It was his only miscue of the night right there, about a 45-yard field goal. It just pulled a little bit.
So the Gamecocks lead it at half, 19-7. We got second half highlights, of course, coming up. But first, When you win 9 games, you got lots of highlights, and our crew put together a season highlight reel you gotta see when we come back on the Steve Spurrier Show.
Speed is the most appropriate word to describe the Gamecock men's basketball team this season. Lakeem Jackson.
Jackson McCann.
Ramon Galloway.
Off the wing going in.
And senior Sam Muldrow will be called upon to wreak havoc on the opposition. 4-game mini packs are on sale now for $45. Visit GamecocksOnline.com or call 800-4SC-FANS.
Since the rankings by the Society of Thoracic Surgeons began in 2006, Providence Hospital Heart and Vascular Institute has ranked in the top 10% of 1,000 hospitals every year. By achieving the highest level of surgical results, we help our patients and their families worry less about their recovery. And the proof is all around you every day. We are South Carolina's Heart Hospital.
Would you like to put a stop to your partner's snoring so you could go to sleep and stay asleep every night? Introducing Pure Sleep, the stop snoring solution. Common snoring is caused when the airway is constricted, causing the soft palate to vibrate. Pure Sleep is a patented self-molded mouthpiece cleared by the FDA, which holds the jaw slightly forward, opening the airway so that the snoring stops. Look at the difference in these before and after images.
That is just the astounding thing. I have not snored. And so this thing works. It's easy to use, easy to mold, works like a charm.
I'm sleeping through the night and so is he, and we're waking up with more energy and not waking up in the middle of the night to say shh.
If it doesn't work, we'll refund the purchase price, refund the original shipping charge, and even pay to ship it back. Try Pure Sleep risk-free.
Call 1-800-220-3397. Call now.
Don't miss Carolina Calls with head coach Steve Spurrier, live from Wild Wing Cafe in the Vista every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. And be sure to visit our other locations throughout the state.
Visit your Midlands Buick GMC dealer today to experience the new Buick Regal and GMC Terrain. 2 great new vehicles from Buick and GMC, your official sponsors of all away game radio broadcast. It's time for our Corner Pantry Game Ball giveaway, and this week's winner, Donald Duncan. He is from West Columbia, South Carolina. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Donald.
Each week this season, Corner Pantry will award one lucky customer with an autographed football from Coach Spurrier. To enter, stop by any Corner Pantry location and register for your chance to win. Corner Pantry, everything you need right around the corner.
Garcia wants to throw it. Got a man wide open. It's Alshon Jeffrey. Jeffrey on the run. Alshon Jeffrey breaks it open. You can keep him quiet, but not all day. Draw play. Lattimore's got a block from DeMarco. Stiff arm. Stiff arm again at the 15. Touchdown, Marcus Lattimore. Oh, my. Quick drop again under pressure. Throw picked off. A ton of green and a ton of speed. Touchdown, Carolina. Picked off the 22. Devin Taylor, touchdown, Carolina.
SEC, here we come, baby. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. You coming, baby.
Have done the unthinkable. The Gamecocks have beaten the #1 ranked team, and it's the mighty Alabama Clemson Tide. Marcus spinning down to the 3. Push. For the first time ever, they win the swamp, where they won the SEC East title.
We haven't had a football championship in 41 years. We're going to celebrate tonight.
Boy, he's hit hard and driven and slid. Championship defense right now.
Bilo would like to congratulate Tiffany Helms for winning the Bilo Fantasy Tailgate Contest. Tiffany won game tickets, a prize pack, and pre-game field passes to the Clemson, South Carolina football game. Thanks to everyone that registered for the Bilo Fantasy Tailgate. Make sure you visit Bilo.com for other great offers and promotions. This week's Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week is Megan Laughlin of volleyball. Megan is a management and marketing double major with a 3.92 GPA. Megan is a senior from Cornell, Illinois. This week's Academic Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Colonial Life, making benefits count.
Lexington Custom Builders, home of the 500 Down for landowners. Visit 500down.net for your free information package or stop by our 3,600 square foot showplace in Lexington. Lexington Custom Builders is your builder on your lot.
Awesome again.
Oh my God, this is really good.
That's why your parties are the best.
You should do this for a living.
He's right. You've always been like the best cook.
Ever thought of going to Le Cordon Bleu?
Seriously, you should.
Yeah, you could train with all those experienced chef instructors. Yeah.
You're an artist. Go work with other artists.
You should call Le Cordon Bleu today.
Yeah, call right now.
Yeah. Call them.
Seriously.
Do it.
You know you want to.
If you call, you get a complimentary career guide.
Call Le Cordon Bleu campus at 1-800-718-6391. 1-800-718-6391.
It's 2010. What happened to cloning ourselves? I mean, if we at Coke Zero can copy real Coke taste with 0 calories, why can't you have more use?
Have the foundation that I need. I mean, they had the bad one that made my skin break out, but I am not buying that.
We don't know how it would work. But we do know things can be cloned. I'm looking at you, scientists.
Da, 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 da. We believe there's something to be said for life and how you decide to live it, for the people you take in and the ones you take out, for the things that matter and the things that don't, for business, yours and theirs. We are the independent agents, proudly representing Auto Owners Insurance Company.
Lexington Custom Builders, home of the 500 Down for landowners. Visit 500down.net for your free information package or stop by our 3,600 square foot showplace in Lexington. Lexington Custom Builders is your builder on your lot.
Gamecock fans, buy your copy of the SEC Eastern Division Championship game. Go to GamecocksOnline.com/online store to purchase a DVD of the Gamecocks win against Florida for the SEC Eastern Division.
Welcome back. The Gamecocks up at halftime. And, Coach, you kind of stalled out in your first drive on offense, but defense makes a big play right off the bat.
Yeah, I tell you what, Todd, we drove up a little bit. I think we had one first down, and then we had and then here's Antonio Allen. I think Kyle Parker thought his guy was going to stay there, and he went upfield, and Antonio was there to make a big pick, and I think get his first touchdown as a Gamecock. As we know, sometimes Antonio and some of our DBs have not made those plays when they were there, but we're starting to make them, and that's why we're 9-3. Is those DBs are picking those balls off when the opportunity comes.
Second half highlights brought to you by Bojangles, and that was his first touchdown of his career, and actually the 5th pick 6 of the season for that Gamecock secondary. 5 out of 9 interceptions have gone for touchdowns. What a great catch here by Jeffrey.
Yeah, that was a 3rd and 8 play, and this was a funny play. see what happened. They jumped offside, but our guard is supposed to go touch him. The tackle can't come from way over there and give him a shove. So, we learned from that. But here's Spencer Lanning, pooching it down there. And I think the ball hit. Watch, it goes out on the one half-yard line. And these are big punts. Keeping them bottled up. I think their average starting possession had to be inside 10-yard line almost the entire second half.
It certainly changed the entire second half. And there's a pass interference play.
Yeah, we got a pass interference play. We could have played a little bit better offensively. I mean, we had a chance. We had defense play. We had a chance to score 50 points if we were real sharp, but we weren't very sharp on offense. And anyway, it worked out. We got 29. Of course, defense got 7 for us, so it wasn't much of an offensive night. But give Clemson credit. Those guys can play some defense. They're about, 15th in the nation or something, so there's a reason for it.
Coach, your offense did not give up a sack on the night to that front four, though. That was a good thing. And then Boyd comes in for Clemson. They take Kyle Parker out in his last ball game as a Tiger at Memorial Stadium. And the young quarterback gets him down the field.
They made a little drive here in the fourth quarter. There's about 5 or 6 minutes left right here, and Travian makes a big Cliff Matthews, makes the hit, and Travian gets the fumble, and that pretty much killed all their hopes right there. You never know what's going to happen with 6, 7 minutes. They score a touchdown, onside kick, get it, score. You just never know. So you just got to keep playing. It's never over till it's over. And Spence punts it down to about the 3-yard line here late in the game. We had another 3rd and 2. We couldn't run and make it. And so anyway, this was 3rd down. And sort of surprisingly, Dabo went ahead and punted to us after this. And then I think later here they hit a draw play that picked up about 40 yards. But anyway, Clemson is a good team. Dabo does a super job there, and we had our guys played well tonight. It was a good team effort.
Gamecocks win it 29-7. It's actually the fewest points Clemson had scored all year long, and really only the second fewest yardage they've had in one given season. Carolina defense doing a great job. Coach, it's time for our Providence Heart and Vascular Institute All Heart Player. And you've got someone out of your kicking game that you want to award.
Oh, we got to give it Spencer Lanning. Todd, not only is his family all Clemson, but he's a big reason we're 9-3 right now, Eastern Division champs, and playing for the SEC next week. Spence has been solid on his field goals. At Florida, he made 3 for 3, 49, 47, 41, and then made some big ones last night against Clemson. And punting, he's super punter. I think he's going to get a chance to play in the NFL. I tell you what, if he ever wants to be an assistant football coach, we got an opening. I'd love to have Spence, one of our coaches.
Spencer Lanning, 3 of 4 in field goals, and of course did those 2 pooch punts down inside the 10-yard line, 1 inside the 1. Congratulations. Now our Terminex Pest Player of the game, Antonio Allen, got a big pick.
Got to give it to Antonio. I tell you what, Todd, he has developed into a really good player, not only on special teams, but strong safety, and made the pick to sort of almost put the game away there, to put us up, I think, about 26-7 there in the third quarter. Antonio Allen, doing well academically. We're really proud of where he's come as a student athlete here at South Carolina.
6 tackles and the interception for a touchdown. Congratulations. The Gamecocks win it. What a week for Carolina. They beat the rival Clemson, and they're going to Atlanta to play in the SEC championship game for the first time ever. It's a perfect time to hear from My Carolina.
My Carolina is sitting with Patricia behind the home dugout on a beautiful spring day at America's best college baseball facility, rooting on our national championship Gamecocks.
Join the Carolina Alumni Association today for members-only events, discounts, benefits, and more. Receive a My Carolina gift when you join or sponsor a new graduate today.
I'm a member. Are you?
Visit us online and join up at mycarolina.org/coach.
Speed is the most appropriate word to describe the Gamecock men's basketball team this season. Lakeem Jackson.
Jackson the jam.
Ramon Galloway.
Off the wing going in.
And senior Sam Muldrow
No Mojo.
will be called upon to wreak havoc on the opposition. 4-game mini packs are on sale now for $45. Visit GamecocksOnline.com or call 800-4SC-FANS.
Another billionaire is broke. C. Montgomery Burns has lost his entire fortune.
Sorry, Coke.
These streets, this game, our passion will come alive. Your teams, your games are here on Sports South. Atlanta Hawks, Charlotte Bobcats, and Memphis Grizzlies.
Look out below.
Wednesday, the Hawks take on the Grizzlies at 6:30, 5:30 Central. Then the Bobcats battle Chris Paul and the Red Hot Hornets at 7:30. NBA on Sports South, brought to you in part by H.H. Gregg.
This could be the year.
We have high expectations. We think that we can be very competitive in our conference.
We have very good team chemistry. They like each other. They really get along.
We want to play up and down fast. We want a lot of movement, pace to what we do.
Expect our team to really play hard.
Be effective inside.
The Steve Spurrier Show is brought to you by Britton's, the official clothier of Coach Steve Spurrier and Todd Ellis. Coke Zero, real Coke taste and 0 calories. Corner Pantry, everything you need right around the corner. And by Wild Wing Cafe. Wild Wing, I think I love you. The Steve Spurrier Show is a production of Gamecock Sports Properties. Closed captioning is provided by Midland Hearing Associates, your winning team in hearing healthcare.
Coach, other than maybe the national championship, your team is going to play for the biggest amateur title in all of sports, the SEC championship in football. Congratulations, first of all. What's the routine for Atlanta this week? Is your team ready for that big a stage?
Well, Todd, I've been fortunate when I coached at Florida that we played in 7 of these, and fortunate to win 5 of the 7. And this is my most favorite game. I always said if we're in the SEC championship game, that's my favorite game of the year, because one team, they get half the tickets, we get half the tickets, well, almost half. It's pretty close. But anyway, there's nothing like this game because the fans in there are going crazy during warm-ups and everything else, and a championship is on the line for the SEC. Now, the national championship, I was lucky to coach in 2 of those. We won 1, but the SEC is just a tiny smidgen below the national championship. This is a big, big ball game, and our guys are ready for it. They like the big stage of college football, and we're looking forward to it.
The Gamecocks finish out the regular season with a win over Clemson and go 9-3 and heading to Atlanta. We can't thank you enough for tuning in this year on the Steve Spurrier Show, and of course all our great sponsors. We'll see you in Atlanta for the championship game.
Buy 1 suit